Hey everyone, Candy here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video. Today, things are going to be a little different. This is actually going to be my first episode of me being on the Morqef Hardcore SMP. As you guys know, I die a lot. Fall damage, lava, skeletons, you name it. I die a lot. And here, I only have 3 chances. I was kindly gifted some armor and a single totem to start out. I guess because I'm special or something, I don't know. But I'm sure that won't help too much. As you can see, I have my lives right here. Here's everyone else that's with me. Also some new friends, hopefully. Oh! Hi, this is actually the, that's Morqef himself, the owner of the, the owner of the SMP, but yeah, he graciously invited me to, oh! Thank you, sir. Oh, wait. He graciously invited me to this SMP, but yeah, we're gonna get started on a starter base, and, we're gonna get started on some farms so we can start making food for ourselves. That's gonna be my first day here. And we're gonna try not to get ourselves killed in the process. I already have many plans for our base, but yeah, of course the first thing is to get tools, so let's do that. Before I forget, before I recorded this video, Morqef, the host of the server, actually gave me a tour of everyone's bases and such. However, his mic was echoing really badly, and I made a promise to make fun of him, so here's that. Guys, you know what we should do? We should outlaw eating apples and make it enforceable by law. Ew, what horrible mic echo. Ew, ew. It's just a joke. I've only been here a day. Please don't hurt me. So with my first day in the Morqef Hardcore SMP ahead of me, I decided that the best course of action was, of course, first, craft an axe to get some wood. Then I killed some sheep for a bed, and made a ladder down to a cave that I found that I'm intending to build my starter base in. I don't want anything too fancy, I just want something I can stay in for the meantime until we can get started on the main base. Also, 2 things I'd like to address. 1, yes, I know there's a stack of TNT in my inventory. I found that in the nether while I was being given a tour. I don't know whose it was, I don't know what it was for, but it's mine now and I'm going to use it for nefarious things. Probably not. Anywho, after building for a little while, I decided to dig into the rock face that I was building in just to get some tools while I'm at it. Also, please be kind to past Candy. He didn't know what imbecilic things he was thinking. Also, keep in mind that this was before the copper drop, so... I want to see if we can get some copper tools, I'm thinking. Because right now, I don't have access to iron, and I'm assuming the surrounding iron has been pretty much sapped. So I want to get a good... at least some decent tools first. Yeah, what an idiot. Anywho, I headed back home, got some coal smelting, made a cooking stove, which I remember being very happy about this, but I think it was just because I was really hungry. Yeah. Made a little wood stove here so I can get all my food cooked up right. Biggest concern, clearly. And then I made a first attempt at making a little marker so everyone knows this is Candy's crib. I say attempt. And just for that extra concealment, never mind. And that's when I decided it was a wraps for day 1. On the morning of the second day, I made my second attempt to finally place my sign to my very secretive base, clearly. There we go, now no one will find this. It was also shortly after this that past Candy came to a realization. Uh-oh, we're actually going to stop using this copper for now because I'm realizing they do not have copper tools on. So we're going to save that. Although, if they don't have copper tools on, looks like we're going to have to go to the depths. Sounds like an adventure to me. Hey, mining. Everyone's favorite pastime, right guys? Right guys? Anyway, I sucked it up and ventured into the depths once again. Only to lose my one and only totem, of course. Oh no, I already used it on zombies? Okay, that's bad. You're right, Pass Candy. That's very bad. So something I may have forgotten to mention before is that on the Morqef Hardcore SMP, you don't have just 3 lives. It's kind of weird to explain. In the first 24 hours of me being on the server, I have an infinite amount of deaths. I can die as much as I want, but only for the first day. And boy, did I use that up. Anyway, after numerous near-death encounters, and even more death encounters, I managed not only to find an amethyst geode, but a whole load of diamonds as well. And I mean a lot of diamonds. Funny thing was, a lot of the diamonds got uncovered because creepers kept blowing up and revealing diamonds underneath, which I found kind of funny. Also, earlier I forgot to mention that Morqef swung by my base to go ahead and make me another portal, which was very nice of him. Well, that was nice of him. I agree, Candy. So on day 4, I guess, I don't know, I've been in the ground too long. We had one final death, bringing us back to the surface, and I guess that's gonna cap off my allowed amount of deaths. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is not off to a great start. Anyway, at least we surfaced with tons of... At least we surfaced with tons of diamonds. There's that. There's enough to... oh, goodness. We ended up surfacing with enough diamonds to make a full set, at least. So, we'll hopefully be dying less. I'm really gonna need that. Bad. Anywho, after smelting some more metals, making some tools, and getting rid of a gold zombie outside my door, temporarily at least, I decided to hit the hay and call it a wraps for... I'm pretty sure it's day 4. I really don't know. So on the morning of day 5, I decided to craft myself a hoe and get started on making a farm so I can make food for myself and anyone else I want to sell it to. Because I plan on making a grocery store at some point, or some sort of farmer's market. It's going to be awesome, trust. After blowing a hole in the side of the hill with a creeper, I decided to make my way up to the village so I can get myself some crops. Although it was kind of looted. Whoa. Somebody's base is over here. Seems like all the crops have been stripped, and so have the villagers. I mean, they've been taken. Meow. Nothing left a beetroot. Is that what we have to work with here? Beetroot? Yeah, looks like it. No, wheat. Wheat's still here. Wheat is valuable. And thank goodness for wheat, because I did not want to farm beetroot. Ugh. I made my way back down near the house and started to clear out some trees so we can make a little area to start growing crops. After that, I took some time to terraform the land so we have a nice flat spot to grow all our food. In good old Stardew fashion. After taking some time to do that, I went ahead and made some fences, which will make sense in a moment. I promise you it will make sense. So, went ahead and dug some equally spaced holes in the ground, 8 blocks apart, so we can get the maximum amount of quality growth as we need. And dug a hole down into the ground and put a fence in it. And the reason why we do that is so we can put a light source on top. I prefer lanterns because it's easier not to break it. But it lets us have a light source in our fields without taking up the space that would be used for another crop. Right now we have torches, so that'll have to do. After that, I went ahead and waterlogged all the fences so our crops can get a nice steady supply of water. Unfortunately, there were just simply too many mobs to be able to finish what I wanted to do today, so we went ahead and ran home and got some rest. See you on day 5, 6. It's day 6. Yeah, that's right. On the morning of day 6, I got up at the crack of dawn. Actually, that's not any different from another day, but it felt different. That's what mattered. It felt different, and that's what farming is, I guess. Anyway, we tilled up the land and sowed some seeds so then we can start growing some wheat, because we need wheat for a lot of different things. We need bread, we need cake, we got cookies, we got bread. There's a whole lot of stuff we need wheat for, and that's why we're starting here. Definitely not because that's the only thing we could find. Anywho, with the video coming to a close, I'm going to let Narrator Candy go away for now, and I'm going to let Past Candy take over. Bye-bye. Well, with our farm growing, I think that's a terrific way to end the video here. We did a whole lot of stuff today, and honestly, I think we have a perfect start here. I hope you guys want to see more of me on the Morqef Hardcore SMP. I have a lot of fun, and I think this is going to be a great opportunity to connect with more people. So I had fun. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Stop shooting.
Candy skies above me, pink clouds all around, sweet like sugar, honey, feet off the ground.